Apple.
After having already started my PhD work on concussions, I ended up sustaining a very severe concussion myself that kept me out for upwards of 7 months. More than anything, it really opened my eyes to how much the concussion can impact your entire life, not just with headaches, but it really seeps into every aspect of your functioning, and that was very revealing for me and really illuminated the value of the work that we're trying to do here. I'm Alexander Wright, MD PhD student at the Southern Medical Program at UBC Okanagan. My background as an athlete probably sparked my entire interest in human performance and sport-related injuries. My research can be broken down into two main projects. First, which is based here in Kelowna, is looking at relationships between head impact biomechanics and control of blood flow to the brain. Now, when I say head impact biomechanics, what I mean is looking at both how often and how severely athletes hit their heads when they're playing their sports. The second project, using some new MRI-based imaging techniques to quantify myelin changes in the brain in the context of concussion.
The great thing about what Sandy's doing in terms of his project is he's combining his medical training in the Southern Medical Program with PhD training with me, looking at concussion and looking at a variety of different measures across a wide spectrum to get a better sense of what happens when a person has a concussion, how can you manage it after the injury, and then what can be done in terms of a return to play decision.
I remember during my first year before I had enrolled in the combined program, when I was just in medical school here, I felt like I really didn't know my way around the rest of the campus. The medical school building is on one side of campus, and that was really the only aspect that we interacted with on a daily basis. So one thing that's been really phenomenal as far as my overall experience with UBC has been the opportunity to integrate a little bit more with the rest of the student body and with the rest of the community on campus. I was fortunate to be named a recipient of the Vanier Canada Graduate Scholarship, which has brought with it a lot of great opportunities, certainly a lot of coverage, and has brought a lot of attention to the research that we're doing, which is always very valuable. It's also been very humbling and very motivating to be recognized alongside some of the other Vanier scholars that we've seen this year and in past years, and looking at the work that they have done and continue to do. To be recognized as a member of that community is very humbling and certainly challenges you to make sure that you are producing your absolute best work.